Alright, so real quick, I'm going to go over my two trades for today. So trade number one was this trade right here. So let's go to the daily chart first of all. On the daily chart, we had this little SIBI right here in the form of this little SIBI right here. And then on the 4 hour, we closed at 10 a.m. with this candle right here. It closed below the SIBI. So my whole narrative today was bearish because I thought, the daily candle opened 12 a.m. It had a little run up, and then I thought it was going to continue to the downside as well because we had all this liquidity down here, relatively equal lows. So on the 5 minute, the first trade I took was over here because of this little imbalance, as you can see. And then on the 1 minute, I scrolled down to the 1 minute, and the imbalance was here and here. And once I saw price rejecting, especially with that black candle, I got in right here. And then I accounted for price going up here and probably into this order block. And then did that. And then it actually induced this low as well. So it ended up running my stop. So yeah, that was my first trade. And my draw on liquidity was down here to those relatively equal lows. And then I just let it play out for a little bit more. And then once price tapped into here, created a low, came back up here, created a higher high, but then destroyed this low. To me, that was like a 2022 entry right there. So I got in on this fair value gap right here in the form of a SIBI. I got in right there, and then once price started running down, it moved my stop to break even. And I thought that this was going to become a breakaway gap. And then I saw this right here, and then I was expecting price to tap into it and continue down, but price ended up playing around, used it as a support for this inversion fair value gap, and then broke above. And then once it broke above, I knew that I probably should have gotten out because this is also a BPR. As you can see, this fair value gap was aligning with this fair value gap right here. So as you can see, this fair value gap candles never closed below it, and this fair value gap candles never closed above it. They closed above it, and they never closed below this fair value gap. The first fair value gap I'm talking is this candle's high and this candle's low, and they were overlapping, so that's a BPR. And really that should have been my signal to get out and get in long. But my bias for today was bearish, so I'm not gonna take bullish trades. That's just me, okay? But yeah, so those are my two trades for today, and my higher time frame bias. ES also did the same thing. The one thing I should have probably done better is look at what ES is doing while NAS is running as well, because ES grabbed this low at the same time that NAS reversed. And by the way, the reason it did that was because it was at a 15-minute SIBI right here. As you can see, it tapped into here, and there's also a 1 hour BISI right here as well. So but yeah, those are my two trades. So hope you enjoy the video, and if not, it doesn't really matter. So peace.